Love Thai green curry, but watching those old calories, I know the feeling. But don't worry, I've got you. In this recipe, I've managed to get the calories down and the flavour notched up. Hopefully, the wife approves. Let's get it. My mama is the best chef I know. She taught me that when it comes to cooking good Asian food, the most important factor is how you treat the garlic. Okay, let's move on. So start with the seeds first. It's important to do them separately from the wet ingredients because they will act as a layer at the bottom if you put the chilies on top of them and they won't grind very well. So let's move on to the rest of the ingredients. The first thing I would do is get organized, chop everything up and give them a separate bowl. From there, you want to start integrating one piece at a time. So I've started with chili peppers, break them down, and then I've added in the basil leaves. At some point, what you'll find is it will become quite wet and won't grind as well. So at this point, you can add in a teaspoon of salt. From there, I add in lemongrass and then all the dry seasoning that I've already grounded. Alternatively, you can use a food processor. I've chosen to go with the pestle and mortar route. This is my new one. I've linked it in the description. Add in your shrimp paste and get pounding. What you want to get to is this nice green paste. Start prepping your veg. We love a bit of bite in our curry, so we've added in baby corn and Sugarsnap peas. Chop them up and set them aside. Moving on to the protein. I've opted for chicken thighs. Alternatively, you can go for chicken breast. Chicken thighs are great, tasty. They're forgiving in terms of cooking. In something like a curry, you can cook it in that curry sauce for longer, which will really allow it to absorb that flavor. Cut them into equal strips. And let's jump over to the marinade. The marinade is optional. The curry sauce should have enough flavor anyway, but we will be eating this as soon as we finish cooking it. So I want to make sure I get as much flavor as possible. Set aside. And now let's move on to the coconut milk alternative. A lot of curries use coconut milk, which is delicious. However, I found a way to make something that is almost as nice with a lot less calories. And it's a simple onion base. So all you need to do, cook the onions down, add in the Thai curry paste, let the aromatics cook and infuse, add in the stock cube, add in water. Now let that sit on a low heat for 5 to 10 minutes for the flavors to really come out. Pour that into your blender. Add a handful of basil to get that bright green color. Blend until smooth. And then pour it back in the pan. Add in your fish sauce, add in your sugar, add in your lime. Then we can start thinking about integrating the ingredients. So first thing that goes in is chicken. You want that in there at medium to high heat for 5 to 7 minutes. Then you want to add your eggplant in. Keep that there for a couple of minutes. Add in your mushrooms. And then to finish off, add in your Sugarsnap peas, your baby corn. You don't want them in there for too long because you want to keep them crunchy. Thank you so much if you've gotten this far. Please let me know what you would do differently. Would you try this? All we got to do now is serve. The most important thing now is, does the wife approve? Let's find out. Here you go.
Thank you. Ooh.
Hey, go.
This is lovely curry, but why am I trying it?
Well, it's my diet hack version. Can you figure out what's going on?
My first question, why are you giving me diet food? You're trying to tell me something. My second question is, what did you take out? I can't figure out, what's diet and it tastes amazing.
What have I told you that's got no coconut milk in?
No. Shut up. What all that creaminess?
So, it sounds like you approve.
I approve. The bowl. What?
And just in the bowl, at me, everything. So.
I'm so sorry that I didn't know for your head.
Yes.